Hello. I'm still. I definitely got to load my own photos because man, these are so ugly. I almost got it together. I'm going to put 77. All right. I think I got that close enough. It's been so long since cause I only can go live on my computer because I don't have followers, subscribers. Sad. I'm getting into damn. I had to remember which platform I'm on. Which I'm on Springkids. Because if y'all was asking the mistress on the other page, you're the person you really gonna get into the secrets of the universe. But over here, I get into the secrets. That's nice.
It's a very strange, funny time. Everybody loves to be able to be themselves if they can, because they must fall in line with the person in front of them. You don't live that kind of life. I wish you the best. I'll be on the other side somewhere. I don't have much further need for emoji myself. Yeah, I think it's a very strange, funny time. Everybody would love to be able to be themselves if they can, because they must fall in line with the person in front of them. You don't live that kind of life. I wish you the best. I'll be on the other side somewhere. I don't have much.
Hey, I'm trying this up. Uh-uh. No, that one's supposed to be back there in the back. One car is. Yeah. What I came on here to do is unlock into whatever it is, but I was trying to help some folks. I'm more doing on questions and all that. Yes, no questions. Let's see if I can get that. To back up here. Try this again because we're not doing questions. We're not doing consistent. But these and that's be doing entirely too much. I'm trying this again. Doing a dual stream, trying to try this hip seed platform for live services so everybody don't have to jump uh, into my cash app because it's a pretty cool platform. I mean, they show me questions, they show me who asked first. If it's painful, I could decline it. I know I'm not answering it. Now you put it, I could dig it. And then it lets me do quick services like what, spiritual checkups, energetic scans, springtime, so so yeah, I'm on here. I'm on here. So I got time today. Expanding my awareness. I said I was going to day 6. Well, that was the intentions. I started. I had technical difficulties. That should be my middle name at this point. That's why my kids call me a woman. Even though I'm Gen X, yeah, but I'm taking because some things I just don't be understanding. I have to tinker with it a little bit, but I do figure it out. So today, I believe I set it up on Hipsy.com. The Mistress. There's to offer yes, no questions. You follow. We got one card readings. We have spiritual checkups. Just go and go on my face. We got spiritual checkups there. We got 3 cards there. Um, but even though it's not on there, if you prefer to pay Cash App the old school way, you do tap readings for $30. I think that's what's in introduction. Yeah. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on. Let's see. Yeah. So basically, well, I got my bracelets, my neck spectrum bracelets. I got stuff I'm doing at my little chaos. That's how in my creative energy I learned. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This net is trying to take a selfie now. Come on, say. I have learned if you like me, I got ADHD so hard. My mind is racing. Your mind is racing. Bring it down into the body. So when I can't get my thoughts sorted, I just pause. I start doing something with my hands. I go dance. I sing. I channel all of that energy that's bouncing around in my head down, bring it down and ground it. And people usually think, oh, just grounding is going out of your. It can be, but basically grounding is just getting out of your head, reconnecting with the moment, being in the now. So sometimes, okay, me and this book gonna fight. We gonna fight. So anyway, that's what I was doing, making my bracelets. So that's what I'm sitting here and doing. I'm sitting beside the child to me today. Because I don't come on, I be too busy writing. Shaman, priestess, sage. So when I ain't shamaning in, I'm priestessing in. And if I ain't doing either one of those, because they kind of go hand in hand, I'm writing. I'm building events, I'm lecturing. I got a lot to do. But I love what I do. And I'm going to continue to do it. I've been working on a book for about 6 months. I did not know it was gonna take this long. It's not a complicated book because it's a memoir. It's about me. And you would think of me. Oh, talk about yourself, right? I do it all day, every day. But the thing is, um, it's an important story. An introduction to her. Who is the mistress anyway? Why should be talking about herself like that? But let's be for real. We all got stories, right? I'm sure everybody can write a story about their life. Lit. So my story is about how I became what I became, the gifts that I used to help everyone. Why is it that I don't really specialize in readings? Because I got so much else going on. So much else going on. And I have, I get these lighty lights. Come on, man. I ain't even here for the lights, but it was just looking sad and lonely over there. So I mean, I'm doing live readings. If you go to hoopsie.com, the Mistress, you'll see the options. So guess what? It's $5. You can do one card. You can do recorded requests for quick questions. And I'll tell you a little bit about how I operate. I used to be a mainstream psychic medium, meaning I would just take readings, any kind of readings, love, career, blah, blah, blah. Didn't matter. And because I am very connected, people were taking advantage of that. And I'm not mad at them because I allowed them to take advantage of that. I worked very hard to reconnect with myself and to acquire these gifts and fine tune them. And I was using them for gossip. And it didn't sit right with my soul to be snooping on people. It's just, to me, there was nothing healing about that. All it was doing was confirming something they already knew. If someone is mistreating you, you know it. That's why you're talking to a psychic in the first place. If someone is cheating on you, you already know it. And even if they're not, and if they are, you got some issues you need to work with. And that's what I love to work with. I'm here to help people heal and work through their issues to become better. I don't even like saying better people, more authentic, whole, you know? Because my thing is this: if you ask me if someone's cheating on you, and I'm like, no, you're being paranoid, what are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna accept that and take accountability? Like, dang, such and such said that this and that and didn't happen, and I done took it to a psychic, and they said they innocent. Well, most people try to just excuse that off and be like, well, it's something. No, because I'm not the type that just tell you what you want to hear. I'm not messy, right? So I'm gonna be honest, and then I'm gonna turn it around because my focus is you. I'm client focused. I'm gonna talk about you, how you are contributing to whatever your situation is. A lot of people not ready to hold themselves accountable for things, so they avoid me, and that's okay because I'm not here to be messy and all business. What I want and what I do is to help people connect the dots to fill in some pieces of the puzzle. You may be on your own journey. You may be able to talk to your own guides and spirits, but you been getting these messages because if you are, then you know exactly that sometimes the message is confusing and shit because it could mean so many things. and you overthink it to the point where you don't even remember them. I'm like, I don't even know where I was going with this. Let's start it. You get it in your ear, you get it visually, you get it so many ways, right? And I got a flashcard. Okay, I'm okay with that. Flashcode. Yes, let's go. But let's say you need a little assistance trying to figure out what that thing is trying to tell you. And the kind of things that I do is help people remember why they're here, what they've been doing the whole time they've been past life. And my thing is, past lives don't stop at Earth, right? That's the one thing about the Akashic records. It depends on your assets and your skills. Some people are only able to see earthbound stories because those are localized right here in our house of Minty. But if I get in your teeth, I'm going in everywhere. I'm gonna tell you about yourself in the other dimension. I'm gonna tell you about yourself when you was created. We're gonna talk about it all because that's skill that I have. And so my website focuses on those things. That's one reason why it's expensive too, because too many people can't do that. I'm not gonna say no one can. Somebody can. I haven't done it. And so it means that I have to get deeply connected with your energy, and I have to trace your chords and filter everything out. But I always find you. I've helped people recover the name of their souls, which is a big deal. You speak in light language, you speak their name, all of a sudden, all this energy, thought, and memories start flowing in. It's a beautiful thing to witness. I love what I do. Where is everyone tonight? Who is Finger Harvesting? Do I know these people? I learned how to do eyeliner a little bit, y'all. I'm so proud of myself. I usually don't wear eyeliner. If you ever look at my pictures, like I'll put on a little bit of foundation. I even might go as far as putting on blush and eyeshadow. And then my, my eyes be nicky. Like, I know how to put on lashes and stuff like that, but eyeliner has always been a challenge for me because I have, what they call it, hooded eyes. And so every time I put my eyeliner on, it always seems like my eyes clear. Or somebody said I looked depressed one time, and I wasn't going for God that day. So eyeliner is intimidating to me. But I did that this today. I'm looking at myself like, look, look, I see that. My bad, y'all. I had to give myself a little look at on this camera. All right. So this is me being live for Mother's Day. Mother's Day. Guess I'll stay online for now. Let's see what we do with this. And I'm getting a kick out of maybe some content. Some master classes. Let's see. Got a lot of stuff going. Besides the book I said I was working on, I'm also putting together my contents removal. Now, I've been had this master class, but People were scared. I get it. Because it was a lot. Okay, come on now. Get out of my mouth. Go. It was a lot to digest in 3 hours. I admit that. And I had disclaimers for it because depending on where you are in your journey, to everybody has at least three chakras open. At least three. That's something that happened when we went to fourth density. If we went to fourth density and if we were not compatible and didn't adjust, you're not here anymore. So if you're here, you're a fourth density being, right? I misspoke. Two lights. The heart light and the crown. Yeah, that's right. I love them so much. They got my back. There's like, Mistress, two lights. Like, that's right. Which gave a lot of hope for everybody else um, to get on board for fifth density. But for fifth density, you need 10 lights, 10 particular ones. Now you can add on more chakras, however many more you want. So there's 244 you can choose from. But you need at least those 10 to be compatible with fifth density. And so I was making a quick way of helping people open those up. Basically, Kundalini, yeah, like an instantaneous Kundalini experience. Because that's something I could do, and I thought that that would be helpful. But I understand because it is possible that it could cause some psychosis. But I was trying to figure out how to serve the most amount of people within the short amount of time we have left to trust, right? So what I'm doing is Crimes and Supernova Masterclass. I'm doing it as a self-paced thing, as a course instead of a class, and then I'm going to make the one of the requirements for that class is to join in, which is included with the price of that class, to see me live so that I can check everybody's chakra before I give them a certificate saying that they're fully illuminated. Not illuminated. Ooh, that's a big difference. Illuminated. Um, because I know people will try to go through it and not take it seriously. They might be antsy about it, like, oh, okay, do I really know what she's doing with my energy for real? Whatever. Which honestly, if someone feels that way about my presence, I'd rather for them not to take my master class because it's energy work and spirituality is very dependent on trust, being able to do what you need to do. So my content master class, Supernova Chakra Awakening Masterclass, I will put those activations in video for you, right? But I will make it a requirement that they see me in a live session before I give them the certificate. Because there's nobody finna leave my class. Talking about they took my class, it ain't work, ain't nothing happened, I ain't doing nothing. Because how far as I know, they could click it, press play on the video, Walk away, got something for that too. If you click play, and you click play, it's gonna happen. I know how they do those things. Don't play with me. My magic ain't nothing to play with. If you just listen to it, it's gonna happen. So I'm making sure that if you take my messages, that at the end and you get that certificate, you will be fully illuminated. And what that means is that you are compatible with your density, that um, you have the tools you need to navigate the evolution spiritual realms. And also have some followers for people who want to extend past those 10, like your palm chakras, those who want to dig deeper into their clear abilities. Yeah, I'm gonna have options for that too. Hey, hey, can I get some lights up in here, up in here? But back to what I was saying. I'm gonna have some separate modules in my chakra making masterclass for those who want to go beyond those 10. But it's important for everybody to have those 10. You know? We got a lot of turbulence going on in the world as it is. And I'm not going to speak on none of that because I got my hands full already dealing with spiritual warfare. So the physical warfare, I'm not trying to keep up with that. I do enough. So once we get this masterclass together, we're going to have those tools. We're going to have an option to get support services afterwards. Because even though it's not directly connected to your emotions, it can release some emotions that's wrong with that. You're not they're hiding up in there, you know, and you might not know how to do that once you open up your soul star and you get flooded with all this information about your life's purpose, why you here, blah 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 blah, past life, ancestral healing, and may feel overwhelming once you realize where you come from, or if you actually come here, because there are authentic human beings, you might not know how to cope with that. So I'm putting a lot of thought into these classes. Big arm, see him. Yeah. Hello, hello. Let's hit some things up at the show. How you doing, Selena? Trying something new. I don't know if it's working or not though. If you go to Ipsy, oh, you don't have to go to Ipsy. I'm just trying it out. I do have my own website, sprinkles.com. And for live events like that, sometimes it's a Cash App, PayPal, and I got all those things. Okay, let's see me on my live list. Oh, somebody was tickling my crown. I felt it. Felt like little ants crawling up there. It wasn't threatening me, so I allowed it. Probably was a demon because they didn't start doing it until she fucked up. Probably trying to sniff me out and see if I'm legit or not. It happens. I think it's cute. Like God is sniff. Feel me out. Why it took me there. I know that. I appreciate it actually. You know everyone. Not one person that showed up in my I used to get in my feelings so hard when people that pop up to my lives. I don't feel bad about it. 'Cause I realize it's just practice. This is just practice for me to get better at speaking and being uh, confident when things are a little quiet. Put me on blast. I do have a lot to talk about when there's nobody to talk to. You can't just sit here and be quiet. Little playing with my phone is I gotta know how to keep things going. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in my feelings real hard. Like they live got people and they live got people. I ain't nobody wanna see me. It's me. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, spirit, man, I just sat on here for an hour talking to myself. Where is everybody at? I could be doing something else right now. No, originally I had to get two for $9.99. I don't work there every penny. I used to work at a second hotline. They paying $12, $15. I don't know. Well, not the highest I saw was like 12. The tips like $12 a week. And they had me low price. Like I'm some kind of new. I'm like, I'm the mistress. What you mean? I'm in the low tier. And it didn't have nothing to do with my skills. Just like right now. No, people just be skipping on me. And so I started my hip C 999. Like, that's right. That's what I said. I don't know if I'm gonna change it or not. I know I'm working. Now, my full service is like it's minimum $3.50 an hour. That's about $5 a minute. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll do some little bit, but then the spirit's like, mm it's time to up them prices again. It's time to up them prices again. So I haven't actually decided how much I'm gonna be charging now. And what my specialty is. I've been switching stuff around. I know I prefer um, top it. How many nuts up in here, Gabby? I know I don't do regular eaters anymore. I see my cousin. Woo woo. I know power washing, doing the thing. Who's that? But so my focus right now, energy body maintenance, chakra rebalancing, Reiki. But even though I do Reiki, I have my it's called system therapy. So Reiki is calm. It's so good. It may take longer to get the results that you want. It's very relaxing. It can help with anxiety, things like that. Help open up some channels and get some clarity. And I don't knock it at all. It's a beautiful thing. But one thing about my nature is I'm not calm. I'm not very calm. Can I be calm? Yes. But my most authentic self is not calm. It's that's my nature. Is to get in there. And that's pretty much how my magic is. So Reiki, it has its place. And I could do it. And I will do it. If the situation calls for a certain approach. But me, I'm the one who call when you need like, a spiritual release. Like if you got some entities all up in your face, all up in your space. Now, let me tell you this much. Don't call on me to finish stuff that you started. Now, I'll mediate, I'll renegotiate some contracts, but I have no sympathy for people who basically having a fight for a moment. You go around messing with these spirits, you go around disrespecting these ancestors, if you go around doing the absolute most, and then when they get there, they get that. Then you want to call the psychic medium, people like me, to save you because they after you. I'm trying to not, get in your ass. But if you go in there and you started it, I have no sympathy. And I ain't giving you no discount. Because they gonna come after your pocket. And I have people coming in there, I got voodoo on me. I got this and that on me. Okay, I can help you. I don't have no money. I figured. You better figure it out. Well, because I can't keep a job and I can't do this and I can't do that because I got this stuff on me. Yeah, that mean that shit potent ain't working. But you better figure it out. Because my position on that is, why should I get in the middle of a battle that you started, that you could handle? Their fire ain't gonna turn to you. And you want me to do that for free? I think not. And I don't feel bad about it. You shouldn't have started. Now, it's not too many situations when I found out people being bullied by spirits. Mm-mm. So all that talk about, oh, demon this and bad spirits that, and they be following me. They like, okay, but what did you do? What did you do to piss them off? See, You can't lie to me about it either, because I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look all in it, and I'm gonna tell you, if you're not ready to hold yourself accountable and admit what you did, I can't help you. Because if it comes down to a matter of negotiating, so they'll leave you alone, a lot of times they want something. It might be just an apology. It could be right and wrong. And you gotta be willing to put in work. Now, certain situations, I will flat out battle with them. Most spirits don't want to fight me. Some spirits kind of cocky, they don't care. Depends on the spirit and where it is. That's annoying too, because like we spirits, we, they can't really, they can't kill me, and I can't kill them. So it just becomes tiresome. I had a pack of spirits jump me from 9 million years ago. I ran into one of them. They, we was cool at first on a human level, and then they remembered me. They their energy recognized my energy, and they was like, "You." I'm like, "Me?" And then we was fighting, and we was fighting. Now, I ain't even want to fight, cause this joint, oh, that was 9 million years ago. Why you still there out there? That mean they ain't care, and they dared me to fight them, and I ain't want to fight. I'm like, man, I ain't want to fight you then. I don't want to fight you now. So at the end, what happened is it was a multi-solution. I had to address it in layers. I think I got it that time. I like the 31 killers. I had to do it in layers. For those who wanted to fight, I had to create a proper condition. I didn't want to fight, so I let Kalima fight on my behalf. She don't care. She like to fight. Kali always, she like to fight. She and she get mad at me when I don't let her fight. When I try to separate her, like cut that out, man. But she gonna fight, so I let her fight. I let her be my champion. So they fought, they fought, they fought, they fought. Wait, yeah, making sure I'm thinking about the right incident. I was thinking about them and not the Oni, because the Oni, they worse than demons. I know that they're called demons too. I guess I should say they're worse than Jinn. Onis are worse than Jinn. Jinn ain't that bad. They bad when they pissed, but Oni just like to fight. Period. So, but this particular story was me fighting Jinn, and he was holding a grudge. And and after all that, just about back and forth. I don't know. I got tired of watching them fight. Everybody was fighting, so I broke it again. Like, what do y'all want for real? I asked them what they wanted. Like, how do we squash this? And that's what a lot of people are here for. You're here to heal ancestral wounds. And sometimes that means to stop fighting and talk it out. So, because every generation is fighting the same war, same war. And I see a lot of that happening in our world today. A lot of wrongs are being righted, and I love it. A lot of truth is being told. I love it. It's all gonna get ripped the hell up before it gets better. I don't know that part, but that's how it goes. So, about my story though, I end up gatewaying a lot of them out here because I didn't understand why the gym was so mad. Like, if you're so mad you hated what happened to you, which I'm gonna tell that story to everybody I was talking. talking so much about them, they don't never even take the time to figure out why they're upset in the first place. I mean, some of them not upset; they're just buttholes. There's buttholes in every race, every, and I don't even mean human race. I'm talking about all of them. Celestials, the Galactus. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't stand half of the Galactic Federation, and y'all not finna get me on that Kool-Aid trip at all because I know them. I know them fools, and they always pulling me into their shenanigans, and I don't like it. But yeah, I don't like them. Then I know, my teeth was like, stop doing it. I was like, but yeah, Sonic City kid is. Que seria bullshit que did. Cada um só de que dá. Deixa acabou. Consoleta cada puta caralho. Usa de isso não vou gostar de quando. Yeah, consolidou música. Alright, I'm at right. I don't. Okay, it's not the whole Galactic Federation. Okay, I retract that. It's just certain leaders of within the Galactic Federation rub me the wrong way. So I'm asked to stop down my whole group just because of buttholes. And that's fair. They're better. Goes on here so that yeah, well, it's then it could be. So anyway, that's how that happened. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about how people always want to call people like me when they get in a situation they can't get out of. Like, oh, now I'm real. Huh? Now you need some help, ain't it? I was the devil. I was evil until you needed my ass. I love it though. Whew. I've been on live for an hour now. Hey, Missy. Missy, well, I appreciate it. I've been on live for about an hour. You're the first one to actually say you good. I'm doing amazing. Still trying to heal my boominess and learn how to use the platforms where you're getting just enough tipsy right now doing these lives. I need to come live more. It serves a purpose. How are you? I'm getting pretty good at talking to myself. I had a whole story going on. I think it'll make good clips for later. I can tell you doing well. It's the formalities, though. Breath of fresh air. That's what you want. Life, though, right? Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Let's see. Do you want to ask a question about your journey? Well, as of now, I don't have any. I'm going with the flow. Mama pocket ain't looking right. Now, I got a mama to celebrate. I got kids that should be celebrating me. We're going to see how it works out. I know I was selling my jewelry. I was like, help my mama have a good Mother's Day. I need funds. So I charges. But you know what? No matter what, I'm going to have me some fun. I'm going to make the most of it. Probably go to the park. Of course you will. You, you don't stop being a mom. It happened. But I'm sorry you lost your child. I smile, but I really am. I can't even imagine. Like one of my children in prison. You know, but I know that's not the same. I'm used to the life without them though at this point. I'm sorry, I apologize because I'm hearing things. Be wonderful, young. But you know what? That's what makes you so delightful because even at a time like this, when we dedicate certain things, like Mother's Day, even though we should be celebrated every day, but and you losing your child, and you still got good energy. I like to see that. You closer than you think you are. Or is it a son? I asked because I see a few things and I didn't want to. Uh, uh, I got the eight right. I believe I'm seeing a memory. I don't know if it's his memory or your memory, but I see a child about 8 years old with like sandy brown or dark blonde hair, and I see uh, in a room stacking some things, like building things. I can't tell if those are blocks. It's definitely not Legos. It's not that small. It's maybe child blocks, but bigger ones. And he was proud of himself for building whatever that thing does. He like to make stuff, build things, and he, I, I think it's your memory. I think it's more your memory because it's coming from your point of view, looking at the child, and you was proud. That's a sweet memory. Thank you for sharing that with me. And that's okay. You hold on to those memories because that's what it's about. He's just fine though. He's not here lingering about as a spirit, like, 'cause he did transition, but I hope I'm not overstepping my bounds. Something about some soup. And I, I'm trying to see, okay, hold on. Let me think. Well, not think. Let me receive. He appreciates you. He mentioned sometimes about how you pushed him. Say you pushed him hard. And something, I don't know if you were trying to always feed him some kind of soup. Or, I don't know, something he got with some soup. I don't know what kind of soup it is. But I think he didn't like it. And then he said that, but you were always there. And he didn't appreciate it at the time. But you just wanted him to do his best. Sometimes he said some things that he regret. He wasn't always the nicest kid. I guess he feels like he could have treated you better. That maybe he disrespected you, especially to me. It seems like from the outside looking out, looking in, it's like teenager angst and you know breaking the arms. He had bad habits and he was in some cycles. You saw it, he saw it too, but he just didn't like being told about it. If that makes sense. And so he snapped, or he would get distant, and he knew that you was right, but he just didn't want to talk about it, and he feels like he could have been kinder in those situations because he now realizes that you was just trying to, that was just love. And Oh, that's sweet. He said he would never admit it as an adult, but your hoods was the best. You always smelled nice. Something about the smell of the laundry and the smell of you. And sometimes you just wanted to be like I may be translating it wrong. Maybe it's like he just wanted to do over sometimes in his life because he couldn't figure out where things went wrong. But he misses you. Uh-huh. I'm thinking it's pea soup. He said I misses you but not the pea soup. I don't know what soup, but whatever it is, it's probably something you gave him when he was a kid. But I just know it might even be a joke. But I'm getting pea soup. I'm like, I personally I don't know what pea soup is, so it's like pea soup, like. But I figured I mean, it's a shared relationship, so whatever that was, like yuck. He's about to leave, but he say wear pink more because basically because it suits you. You're welcome. Kindness gets kindness in return. He brightened my mood and because I was sitting here bored and he was there, so why not? I hope that helps you feel a little bit better about the upcoming holiday. Hi, Stephanie. You too. I'll be getting off soon. Let's see. I'm about to wrap it up here. I don't get any orders, but it was not a day wasted. Made a nice connection with a kind spirit, and I call it a win. Let's see. YouTube. Bye. Hopefully this live is at least quick. No, no, no. It's right there in my face in the stream.